to say it. Good afternoon and welcome back from our lunch break. We are about ready to start our afternoon round of matches.
Saturday afternoon?
Yeah, I'm writing it down right now for you, too.
Got it.
Yeah, you good?
Once again, this is the
I'll write down,
State of Michigan VEX Middle School Championship. This is afternoon qualification for Saturday. We will be playing 16 matches this afternoon on this feed. Then we will take another break while the teams do alliance selections, and then we will come back on a different YouTube feed for the VEX Middle School State Championship playoff rounds and finals. So the reason for the multiple feeds is to keep it straight when we are having people come back later and watch matches after the fact. So it can be a little inconvenient, but it also, we don't sit there with an hour of dead air regularly. So where we can have mistakes and somebody can get a hold of something they shouldn't that way also. So to keep them from getting removed, we do it this way. All right, we are almost ready. Where are we at? We got 2 minutes left. We will start right on time. Our first match, 1 o'clock, 636-33D. That is one of the teams on the Red Alliance. They are GRCMS Scrap Junk Grand Rapids Christian. Their alliance partner is 61187D. And that is AR Space Pigeons from Allendale. Their opponents on the Blue Alliance, 216C Steel Surge from Grandville, and their alliance partners, 3333T Tornado Troopers from Notre Dame Prep, who I believe currently are sitting in third place. So we'll see what happens in these final few matches. We'll see what variation happens to people's standings. All right, looks like we're going to get started. Referees are having a quick little conference before they start the afternoon matches. We are starting on the B field. Everyone, welcome back. If you missed it, this is the afternoon Saturday qualification rounds for the State of Michigan Middle School VEX Finals. We got thumbs up, 3, 2, 1. Away we go. Let's see what we get. Oh, just missed on the grab. Red has managed to grab 2. Let's see what they can do. Oh, blue has crossed. Oh, red got it on. So red got 3 anyways. They would have won regardless. All right. Red starts with that 6-point bonus. Let's see what everybody does. Oh, they're a little bit off. So they're all going for the all-important corner. So now you're seeing teams talk. What can they do? It's interesting that they immediately just told their partner, don't worry about having something. Just, and they do grab it. I don't know what they're doing, but. So now we get the defense going. They're already trying to throw it in the negative zone. I'm not sure why they're doing that right now, but they are. But as long as they keep their opponents bottled up, why not? If you can cause problems, why not cause problems? So red has decided we're just going to knock that one over, cause problems ourselves. Blue's playing defense because they've got that in that doubling score. Blue's also trying to grab the other red, but they've got it. Their mechanism is kind of stuck. So now they're like, fine, we're just going to turn and shove it into the negative zone. So right now, blue's the only one scoring. Kind of. Oh, in 30 seconds, see what they can do to score. Now remember, blue's got some work to do because they've got to catch up. All right, let's see. Blue's trying to score. Red's pushed them around so they can't score. Oh, this is going to be real close. All right, we will move over to field A while they finish scoring it. On the Red Alliance, 15155E. That is Ubley, their alliance partner, 457A from Jenison. Then on the Blue Alliance, 216B from Grandville and 32285C from Hudsonville Christian. We are all set to go, and away we go. Blue just misses. Red just misses. Blue misses on their other one. Red does get 2 on, so it looks like Red will have the autonomous bonus as long as no one crosses. So if you look in the right of the team names, it will give you the rankings of where those teams are. So right now, we'll see what strategy you get. Blue is immediately trying to get across, so they're kind of blocking a corner. Red is digging out the corner, getting ready for their teammate, but their teammate has decided, you know what, I'm just going to shove it in this corner because it's good enough, and I've got it in. So they are cleaning it out themselves. Just like that, they've got it a full 6-stack in the red. So Red's sitting very good. And I think 15155E is showing why they are the 7th-ranked team right now, as they have very quickly taken control. Now, they might be watching those teams, and let's see if they go for that high stake. They've got some time left because they want to protect it, but yet they still want to go score. So let's see what they do. Because there's another blue team over there. That one blue team is driving around trying to fill up that as much as they can. So then the other red robot is probably going to try blocking that zone. Yep, and they are. Red quickly drives across. They're just looking at scoring on a high stake, is my guess. They're getting hung up on a ring, but maybe they can do it anyways, so they're working on it. Red has a pretty big advantage with the autonomous, and they have the only stack in a doubling zone. And they just did get one of those wall stakes. Again, it's a ring. Any stake, any ring on a stake is worth 3 if it's the high. Otherwise, they're worth 1 apiece. So that looks like a red, pretty decisive victory. Well done. The previous match, 66, look at that, was a tie. That is our 2nd tie of the day. All right, we will move over to match 68. On 68, Red Alliance 216E from Grandville, their partners 457E from Jenison. On the Blue Alliance, 457B from Jenison, and then 3333A. They are from Notre Dame Prep. All right, if you look at this, we have 457B is the 5th alliance. Currently, they're in 5th place. So we'll see. Let's happen. Everyone's talking. Everyone's trying to make sure they've got it right. They're checking their aim. Let's see what they do. One of the teams needs to run. Looks like it's running now. All right, we're going 3, 2, 1. All right, Blue's got 1 on a high stake. Red's got 2 on mobile stakes, 3 on mobile stakes. But they had it flip off. So they just missed the auton win point, but they did win the bonus. Red with the bonus, driver control. That is, again, worth 6 points. That is pretty huge. So immediately, Red drives over both robots with a stack. Right now, they're in the prime position for those doubling corners. Once again, those bottom corners on your field that have the pluses by them, if your tower is in or if your mobile stake is in that zone, it is touching the floor, it is breaking the plane. There's a little 45-degree line across it that you can see in the top right and top left corners. That is mirrored down below. If they're touching the floor, breaking that plane, and that top of that stake is above the level, so just like that, red started to go away to score or do something else, and blue came over and knocked them over. And then they stole it. So now they can try and throw it in the negative zone. So just like that, but there's 5 seconds left. What can blue do? So red grabbed blue, and now they're throwing theirs in the negative. And red's trying to get their other one out of the negative, but they don't seem to be able to grab it. Oh, just like that, blue's throwing high stakes up. Here, I can hear those teams talking. They're trying to shove it out of there, but they seem to just be shoving it deeper into it, and they do not get it out. So both teams will have a negative in the goal. The previous match, 67, was red 28, blue 6. This is going to be a close match. Looks like red will have it, but it was pretty close there when they lost control of one of their mobile stakes. We'll move over to 69. Red Alliance 8153A. They are out of Hudsonville Riley Middle School. 10930A. They are out of Van Hoosen from Rochester Hills. 15155C. They are Ubley. And 10930D. Another Van Hoosen, Rochester Hills. All right, this is a close one. Looks like blue has the most. Blue with an autonomous.
If I see him do it again, I'll go say something.
Yeah. So just like that, red dove into the double. Their teammate, so red and blue are fighting over one of those, that bottom left corner. The red teammate is trying to grab a mobile goal, but it looks like their mechanism, oh, there it goes. Now they got their mechanism working. Can they feed some? Oh, and they're blocking it. Very critically getting in the way of that blue team. So blue had Auton, but red is making sure blue had Auton. Red is trying to make sure that they do not get a control of those doubling zone. So red is in the doubling zone right now for one, but then they are blocking the other because they just do not want that almost full stack. While there's one red in it, there's still a lot of blue points sitting there. So they want to make sure no matter what, whether they score that one ring or not, which is they'd love to, but really the critical thing is not letting blue score that one. Oh, and look at that. Oh, they gave away their corner in time. And they're trying to drive that one into the negative stack. Can they do it? And looks like red did shove that blue into the negative stack. Red's trying to play defense to not let them put any more on a wall stake, but red's already got 2 on that one wall stake, so red's just trying to make sure they can score that, make it in a negative score. And that's the end. The previous match, 68, red 16, blue 14. There's the importance of autonomous. We will get ready for match 70. We are once again going up to match 80. Match 70, our first match. Red Alliance 216F from Grandville, 63633B. They are from Grand Rapids Christian. On the Blue Alliance 560000A. They are from Northern Michigan and Traverse area. And 38K from Cranbrook. That is your Blue Alliance. As you see, 56000A. They are our number 1 seed currently. They have been having a very good day. So let's see what they can do. Everyone's getting their preload ready to go. Our previous match, blue was able to hang on 19-13. Once again, the advantage of autonomous. That is their 6-point difference. We are ready to go. Match 70. Away we go. Let's see what the autonomous brings us. Oh, they just missed on the ring. They missed that. Look at that team. Oh, blue came across. So, or red crossed, I mean. Blue will have the autonomous win. Let's see what these teams do. What is their strategy on those doubling zones? Oh, red and blue both crash into each other. Red dove in front, but then blue was able to get a hold of it. Their teammate, both reds and one of the blues are in there fighting for this corner. In the other corner, blue has just very calmly, they only have a 1 stack. Oh, and they lost the other one. A little bit of defense. Blue shoves that red team out of the way. So now they have control of that alliance. Or of that positive corner. Once again, those bottom corners, they have a positive by them. If you score your mobile stake in there, you can see they're doing everything they can in the blue lines just to make sure that they can't do anything. So, yep, you can hear them. So, blue is able to get a second one in. They've got that in. They are sitting in good shape. So, they're going to see. They're asking why. So, it looks like they forgot to check their battery, unfortunately, for that red alliance. As they said, it's not disconnected. It just has 0 power. So we'll see. Blue was able to get one on that high stake on the side. They're trying to get their... Oh, look at that. Their teammate gets another one. And they are. Blue with a very high score. Well done. Worked well together. Our previous match, number 69, we had already seen that. It was 19-13. We will get ready for match 71 on the Red Alliance. We have 3333N. They are out of Notre Dame Prep. Their alliance partner 4911E, Michiana Dowagiak. Blue Alliance 3333Y. They are out of Notre Dame Prep also. And then 61187D. They are out of Allendale. So the referees are having a discussion with the blue team about something on this previous match. So we'll go to the other one while they continue talking. So it looks like the one team that just died during the match. Okay, it was blue 41, red 11. Looks like the one red team, they brought a dead battery, unfortunately. They didn't check it before. And that sometimes happens. And we get ready. 3, 2, 1. This is match 71. Let's see what happens. Red Alliance just missed on the alliance stake. Looks like we got 1 and 1. Nope, 2 by red. All right. Red with the autonomous bonus. Driver control. We'll see what happens. All right. Red really quickly is trying to get a hold of it. Blue is in one of the corners. All right. Little bit of struggling on both teams, trying to get some. So they've got it stuck. Oh, they just jammed it in. Sometimes you just want to make sure to get a hold of a. So red just has one doubled up. Blue's got one on there now, and they're quickly trying to get into that positive zone for a double up experience. They've got one on it, but that's fine because it's still 3 points doubled. And once again, it's kind of goes. Where so Red had to be careful because they were in contact with one, but then they were driving with another. Oh, and Red's in each other's way, and they got to be careful. Oh, Red drives in, shoves Blue out of the way, and grabs control of a mobile bracket, or that they grab Blue's. All right, Blue is able to pull that one out of the negative corner. They had it knocked over. Red gets a top, gets another high stake. It's on. They are good to go. Red is sitting in very good position with that full stack doubled up. And they're going back to the same one to try and get another one on. I'm surprised they are. I figured they'd just leave it alone and go to another one because each one they add to this is worth one. But they got another one. It's one more point, and Blue gets a hang, and Blue also got the alliance stake. So a good job by Blue there in the last few seconds to rack up a bunch of points. All right, previously, 41-11, which we already knew. We had already shown that previously. Now we are getting ready for match 72 on the Red Alliance. 3333T, they're out of Notre Dame Prep. 8153B, they are out of Hudsonville Riley Street Middle School. 15155E, they're from Ubley. And 10930B, they are from Van Hoosen and Rochester Hills. These are all, for a qualification match, this is a bunch of pretty highly ranked teams. We've got 3 teams in the top 10 and one is just outside of the top 10. So with a good match, you could see all 4 of these teams in the top 10 realistically. They are ready? All right. Blue gets it on. Red gets one on. Blue gets another on. Both these teams going for... Oh, one of the Red Alliances was out of position. This is close. Looks like a tie. It is a tie. So each team had an alliance partner kind of have a fail on their autonomous. But overall, that's a good autonomous. So this is all on driver. So there is no advantage to either team. Let's see how fast these teams can score. Once again, and that's kind of what you want for a bunch of high-ranked teams. Oh, Blue got in the prime position. They're able to clean out that zone. And they've got a 5 stack over there. Blue moves out of the way. Red moves out of the way for their teammate with a very good move. And they trade off. But unfortunately, they let go of one. So their teammate's just going to play defense. Oh, but the other team, they switch off. And then the blue team, now they're going to drive around and start picking up more goals. Maybe. I thought they were going to. Red team's trying to pick it up, but they're struggling to grab that other one. Now they've got it. Now they can go score. And then they play defense. They swap out because the one team is much faster at scoring. And so they're running around scoring like crazy. That one, oh, the one blue robot stopped moving all of a sudden. Right. So they're in 30 seconds, so it doesn't matter. Now it's straight up driver control. So because of that, Blue with a massive disadvantage as their robot has a problem. This is going to be close. They're going to try and fight for those, whatever they can fight for. Oh, their battery fell out on the field. Oh, what a heartbreaking loss. At 40 seconds, their battery fell out on the field. It looks like they're still having discussions on the previous field. Like I said, if you field. All right. So the other score hasn't been loaded, so we're a bit delayed. Oh, looks like it just ended. So that discussion, red 33, blue 28. That was match 72. So not sure what the final score was of 71.
Oh, right.
So that was real close. But now they got to set up the field because, like I said, they were ready to go. So we have a little more time, which is all right because I think, yep, we're still on schedule. It looks like we have all 4 teams at the field, so that certainly helps with staying on. No, yep, we do. So that helps a lot. On the Red Alliance, match 73, 457B from Jennison. They're paired up with 38Z from Cranbrook. On the Blue Alliance, 15155D Ubley and 61187E from Allendale. So we'll see what happens. Thank you all once again for joining us. This is the qualification, afternoon qualification for the State of Michigan VEX Middle School Championship. You always wonder how the rankings roll out because you can just have a good schedule or a bad schedule. This is an interesting one as we have 2 top 10 teams on one alliance who have a significant ranking advantage on the other alliance. But you don't know how people's schedules worked, so, and things can happen like that previous match where one of the teams, their battery came out. So in the last 4 matches, we've had a team with a battery come out and another that came with a battery that wasn't full, so they stopped during the match. So you never know what's going to happen in these matches. So we will see. They are about ready. I see 3 green lights. We're just waiting on one more team to get connected to the field and get their program running. All right, they are connected to the field, waiting for their program to run. There it is. We have 4 green lights, waiting for everyone to say they're ready. Thumbs up, thumbs up. We are autonomous. And what they're trying to do, there's some bonus things they can do in autonomous. So during this time, if you look at red and blue, you can get a bonus win point. So every time you win a match, you get 2 points. You can get a win point if you have 4 rings on 3 different stakes and you are touching that center tower. If you are touching the center tower and the referee just gave the thumbs up, Steve with the thumbs up, so red will get the autonomous bonus and the win point. Well done. So immediately, one of those red teams drives into the way. Their goal was to get in the way of blue. Somebody just hammered it. And so now red's got a big stack. So they're doing a trade-off. Very smart work. So now red is driving around, picking up extra. But at the same time, so just like that, red has a big advantage. They got to make sure not to lose that double. There's a lot of time left. But red already has another almost full stack, and they're driving in the way because what they're trying to do is make sure that they can't put a bigger stack in that doubling corner. They got to be careful. They've got that extra piece. Blue with the handoff. Blue did a good job. And they get a double in also. Well done by blue. Now red's got another in the high spot set up. Just like that. And red's kind of playing defense. They're just blocking them. Red looks like they're in really good shape. Red's going again. They're going to try and get that other stake in the last few seconds. Can they do it? No, they can't quite do it. But Red's in very strong shape with that, as they've already got two high stakes, and they've got a one in the double. I don't know if it's actually in the double, but it looked like it was close. So in the meantime, we will get ready. Match 74, Red Alliance 15155C Ubley, 457E Jennison, Blue Alliance 32285B Hudsonville Christian, 457A Jennison. Can't totally see, but looks like a tie so far. It is a tie. Each team got 3 rings on 2 stakes. So for scoring, each ring is worth 1 point on a stake, but if you are the top ring on a stake, you get 3 points for that ring. So big advantage to getting more rings. And then also, if you get in that positive corner, that is worth double. So just like that, you see that 5 stack from blue. If they get that in there, that is a big advantage. Red's got a 4 stack in there they're trying for. What can they do? We got a minute of driving. Red's trying to grab that extra one. They're trying to complete that sack, and they did get it. 52 seconds left. Red looks like they've got it in. Red grabs another. Now do they go for negative, or do they take it over? It's always interesting because it seems like it takes way more effort to get it negative versus if they just throw it in the red. 30 seconds, away they go. And just like that, they're jamming it in the negative corner. Blue's got to be careful because that red stack that's over there, they're trying to grab. The issue is it's touching their stack that is in the doubling corner. Red right now looks like they did just barely miss. Oh, and Blue's able to drive it out of there. Well done by Blue. We'll wait for the final score, but looks like Red had the advantage. That previous match that had finished, match 73, Red 36, Blue 14. The match you just watched was 74. So during this match, you got to be careful because if you are in position and you shove a different one out of, if you are holding onto one of those mobile stakes and you shove a different mobile stake out of the way, you cannot do that. That is actually considered a major violation. So you have to be very careful when doing it. All right, we got thumbs up across the board. Final score, Red 27, Blue 20. As we get ready for match 75, Red Alliance 61187A out of Allendale, 216D from Grandville, 63633B Grand Rapids Christian, and 216E, another Grandville team. I see a couple thumbs up. I got 4 green screens. And we start. Blue grabs a couple. Oh, just misses on both of them. Red's almost got it on. I can't tell if it's on or not. It looks like Red's got one. But they're going to have to investigate this one. They are considered it. It is on there. That's all it needs to do is be on top of that stake. Red with the 6-point bonus. Oh, and then it falls off. So again, it's what counts when it stops. So Blue's trying to drive, and they're shoving the other red team around while they're trying to score on that mobile stake. So right now, no one's really got much of anything on it. Blue is working in that bottom corner, trying to empty out that corner. Just like that. Well done. So once again, red has that 6-point Auton bonus, so it's huge. Red gets another. All right. Let's see how critical that blue ring, or that red Auton bonus is. It probably will be very critical, what I'm seeing right now. That bonus is the total difference in this match. Red just got a couple more on. That could be the deciding factor right there. Red's got another on. Red's in very good shape right now. Red's hanging. Blue's got to back away. You don't want to be get in there. You can't touch him. Blue is trying to hang. Can they get the hang? Looks like blue might have a hang also. But again, that red bonus for the Auton is a good chance to be in the difference, but blue's got a double up, so we'll see what happens with the score. And they might have to result to the paper test. So match 74 was red 27, blue 20. We'll get ready for match 76, Red Alliance 61187F. Out of Allendale, 10930D, Van Hoosen, Rochester Hills. 38D, Cranbrook, 38K, Cranbrook also. Let's see if it helps the Cranbrook schools being used to each other. I would certainly hope they're used to playing in events together.
5 more matches.
All right, we are down to 5 matches in the qualification round. All right, autonomous. Oh, red just missed. Red got one on though, but they missed. And they got another. Blue's got 2 on. They've got it on 2 stakes. Oh, they just missed getting it again. We'll see what the score is. Looks like a tie. Oh, no. Red must have gotten one more bonus one. Yep, they did. They got one bonus one. Red just kind of got in the way of their own teammates, scoring a much stronger stack in the blue zone, or in the doubling zone, but they took advantage of it and shoved it in the other side. Well done. I'm confused. Oh, that's why I was confused. One of the robots has blue and red license plates. That is technically a minor violation. We'll see if the refs say something about it. Red's kind of sitting there. They got control of both doubling. They're trying to make sure that they maintain it. So that blue robot has a full 6 stack, so they're going to probably try and get over there if they can. Oh, they're just going to load them into those high. Oh, it fell down. They almost had it. Can they do it again? Now they're grabbing it. They're going to try and mark that top. Oh, and just like that, they get in the way, and they smash into them so they can't score that way. Oh, the blue team's trying to score red, so they're going to dump those in the negative zone. Just like that, they're throwing that one in the negative on red. Unfortunately, red has so many points. Desperately fighting in that corner. I can't tell if red's hanging or not. Looks like that 4 stack did end up negative, so that's going to hurt red a bit. Red is hanging. So that almost wipes out that stack in the negative zone that blue was able to shove in there. Match 75 previous, red 27, blue 14. We'll see what this score of match 76 that just ended was.
Oh my goodness. Is this yours or that ours? Oh, it's ours. He's got a backup. I'm backing it up. Oh my goodness.
All right, away we go. This is match 70. Which one we at? Oh, we're on the wrong one. Sorry about that. All right. Blue or red missed on theirs. It looks like blue's got one. If they don't cross the line, they're good. Blue does get it indeed. There's that 6 points Auton bonus. Let's see what everybody does. All right, can they get it? They're kind of shoving it around. They're not really grabbing it. And they just took it from their teammate. So this is, again, it's one of those difficult things. You got to, how's your communication work? Can you communicate with your teammate? All right, people are trying to get in, but right now the two blue teams are kind of in each other's way. Oh, now they figure it out. They got it out of each other's way. They are able to get it in the doubling zone, which is very critical. Nope, now no one else can double it up. Can anyone else get any more rings and score again? That blue robot, they're trying to pick up another goal, mobile stake. They can't seem to grab it. Just struggling a little bit. So they're trying a different angle. See if they can grab the other one. We have 7 seconds left. So they got it. Now can they find a blue ring to put on it? Yes, they broke the plane of it. It's in there. So that'll be a bonus 3 points for them. Our previous match is at match 76, the one before this one, 23-10. All right, we will get ready on Field B for match 78. Oh, there's the score for that match that just ended. Red 12, blue 19. We'll get ready for match 78 on the Red Alliance. 32285C from Hudsonville Christian. Their teammate is 56000A. They're Northern Robotics from Traverse. Blue Alliance 10930A. Van Hoosen, Rochester Hills, and 3333A, Notre Dame Prep. All right, let's see what happens. I've got 3 teams on the field. I think the one somehow was almost in back-to-back matches. That can't be right, was it? No, it looked like they came from the other field. They just went to the wrong field at first. That was the issue. They went to the wrong field, so they had to come back onto the correct field. So we have 3 teams ready, connected, and program running. Yeah. All right, we are ready to go. Let's see if that number 1 alliance can maintain it. Oh, one of the red robots is not firing at all. Look at that. Wow, 4. That is well done. Or 5. They have 5 on theirs. That puts them in really good position because now they're immediately going to drive over into one of those doubling corners. Unfortunately, it looks like their teammates are not moving. Nope, now they're moving. All right, what can they do? One of the blue robots did autonomous, but now it is no longer moving. The other red team moved really quickly, drove over, and even though it's only a single red ring, it's in, and that's the key. All right. Oh, red did not have one on it. Now they've got one on it, so if they can shove it in the final few seconds, there they go. They got it.
Yeah, it doesn't work otherwise.
All right, red just wants to hold it there. They had autonomous, 6-point bonus. They've got a bunch up and on. They've got a bunch of one-pointers up, or one-ringers. But the advantage is every time those one rings are up, it's worth 3. Oh, look at that. Now we're going to see people fighting for those high rings. Just like that, that red team grabs it. Now they're going to drive. Oh, look at that. Bing, bing. Real quick, they take over that top ring. I don't know if they're going to knock into them. Blue's going to try hanging. Red's driving around, quickly throwing some up. Just like that, red with the win. 56000A, showing why they are the 1 seed with a very good match, with 5 during their autonomous program. All right.
Yeah, you got to do both ends. Sorry, Joe. Do one end, only works in one end. Yeah, it was fine though, so I don't know.
That match is over. We will move over to Field A.
So maybe that's last time you had
All 4 teams are signed up already. We are on the Red Alliance. 216F from Grandville. 1829A. They're from Troy. 32285A, Hudsonville Christian. 97311A, Duncan Lake, Caledonia. Let's see what happens. Oh, blue just missed. Red's got 3 on already. 3 different stakes, 3 rings. There's their 4th ring. If they can touch, there's a 5th ring. If they touch that middle, it's a win point. Red win point indeed. And they are in very good position right off the bat. Now they got to dig it out. So they just let it go, which I'm kind of surprised by. They're playing defense. Blue Alliance making up for it. Red Alliance, just like that, they've got a full stack. I don't know where they're going with it, but they got a full stack. And it looks like they're trying to get over, but I think their teammate's going to grab it and get out of the way. At least I think that's what they're going to do. Nope, they're kind of in each other's way. Can blue get in the way? Red's trying to do the handoff, and they get the handoff. Well done. Red with the handoff to take over. So they traded a 2 or a 1 for a 6 in the doubling zone. That's why that is so critical. Now they've got 50 seconds. Are they walking away? Blue does not have one in the zone, but now blue's coming over with a full stack also. Red's blocking. They got to be careful. Red taking over that other one that blue had. If they can throw that on. Red's got it. Can they? They've got that blue one. Oh, and just like that, they took it over. So now, instead of 3 points for blue, blue gets 1 point and red gets 3. Oh, and red, nope, just missed. So each team with a full stack. Oh, and they threw it across the field. Each team with a full stack in the doubling zone. Red with a bonus full stack. Red had the bonus. Red will have the win. Red, or qualification 78, the previous one, 36-11. We will move. Field B, this is match qualifying 80. This is our final qualification match that we are getting ready for. On the Red Alliance, 216M out of Grandville. On the Blue Alliance, 8860C out of the Baldwin Street Middle School in Hudsonville. On the Blue Alliance, 6363 3333D, Grand Rapids Christian, and 3333S out of Notre Dame Prep. All right, I just got feedback that we are actually going to show the Alliance selection. So we're going to keep it on this feed, and then we'll transition over. All right, Blue, just missed, but Red got one on their Alliance stake. Blue's trying to get another one. I can't see if they did. Red's got at least one extra. Red will get the autonomous bonus. All right. Red, real quick, is... Oh, look at that. Red's getting a high stake. Well done. It's funny that no one's really going for... Red almost falls over. Blue's going for... Interesting. Red's got one in the corner. Blue's got one of the Reds in the negative corner. So it's kind of interesting. Red gets one on. Now are they going to shove it into the double zone? They're trying. Oh, looks like Red's got a motor issue in the bottom of your screen. Oh, Blue moves over. They're trying to get it in that doubling zone. Oh, just like that. Red throws their ring on top of the Blue. So they can't double. So they didn't throw in the doubling zone. That was some interesting. I had not seen that before. But just like that, Red was able to dissuade Blue from going in the doubling zone with it. But quickly, Blue says, fine, I'm going to grab this. I'm going to throw this in the negative. So both Blue stacks are going negative. Blue's fighting with each other. I think they didn't realize that each other was trying to go negative. So Blue's going to have some negative, or Red's going to have some negative, but both Red teams are hanging. So qualification match 79, Red 36, Blue 21. So very interesting match. Some very different strategy, but a very well done last second move by Red to throw a ring on top of Blue's stack as they were putting it in the doubling zone. And Blue chose not to stick it in because of that, even though it would have been a 2-point bonus for it. But it was enough. That was a difference. Because if they wouldn't have and Blue had it in there, Blue would have won. So even with all those negatives. All right, we will wait for the final score. Looks like Red's happier than Blue, so I'm going to guess Red with the win. We'll find out. All right, Red 12, Blue 7. Autonomous is the difference. All right, looks like we will do Alliance selection at 2:05. They are going to run through any team in skills in line is able to run it. So they are going to finish up the teams that are in line. We were a little early, so we're done. Actually, we're done right on time. We said we'd start the last match at 1:49. We basically did that. So because of that, we're going to take about a 10-minute break. I'm going to put, you're not going to hear anything, but it's going to be live. And then we are going to go and run through Alliance selection. We will show that here on this feed. After that, we will change feeds. After Alliance selection at 2:30, we plan on starting the finals. The YouTube channel for the finals will be VEX Middle School State Championship playoff rounds and finals on the RoboDogs channels. So we will be quiet for a little bit, probably about 10 minutes, and then we'll start selection.
Please.
All right, now you'll be able to hear them announce the teams. As
Come on down, look at 15, 155. Many of you already figured this out. I see most other teams filling it in. Other teams, you're going to find your numbers in the bleachers right in front of me. Find it, sit down there, and hold your number. I'm still waiting for 15, 155E from Ugly. There you go. Welcome. All right, so all the teams that come out here, please, you'll find your number on the seat. Please pick up your number, sit down, hold your number up. I need 457E. Our 9th place team is not here yet. Right there they are. 63-633D. Greenwich Christian Scrap Junk. One person from each team, please. Everybody else can grab a seat. Scrap Junk, I'm looking for 63-633D.
I got the live stream here. That's okay. Thank you.
Got you. Look at this. We got almost everybody all anxiously waiting. Oh, but one more. 63-633B. Okay, Oldham-driven engineering. I need you right here, please. 63-633B. Pick that up and have a seat. I need 8860C. Dr. Claw from Baltimore in Hudsonville. Dr. Claw.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
We have Dr. Claw in the house. All right, who else we need? Looks like we're in pretty good shape to alliance selection. Wow, they're all here. So since we got you, congratulations to all these teams. Only 32 will play in the playoffs today, but you all got yourselves to the state championship, which is an amazing accomplishment in the state of Michigan. So you beat a lot of teams to get here. You did really well. So congratulations for being here. But now comes down to the big moment. We're going to pick our alliances. We're going to play the playoffs, and we're going to see who's the best. So I'm going to start with the first alliance. I'm going to ask you who would like to have join you. The way alliance selection works is each alliance captain will ask someone to join their alliance. So the first alliance may ask 216M to join them. And 216M may say yes or no. If they say no, they may not be picked by another team today. So most of the teams that are in the middle of the ranks will need to say yes if they want to play. But there might be a team here ranked 4th, and it might be that our Get Back to Work team has someone they want to play with. They already made their selection, and they don't want to play with number 1 for whatever reason. They can decline it, and then they can pick a team of their own as their alliance partner. But once you've been asked, if you tell someone no, you may not be picked by anyone else that day. So we're going to alliance selection. We're going to our first invitation. 81829A Phantom, who would you like to have join you? You got to speak up with your outdoor voice.
I would like to invite 56008 to join.
I mean, I'm fine. I'm 56008. Must be here somewhere. What do you say? We accept. Right there is our first alliance. Step right over that way. Perfect. Number 1 and number 2 are going to play together. Number 3 team, 3333T. Who would you like?
I'd like to select 10930D. Get back to work.
I got to find them too. 10390D. We get back to work. What do you say?
Yes, sir.
He accepts. We're down to a pair. Step right over there. We got our first 2 alliances. Number 5, 38Z Zephyr. What do you think? Now, give me a second to think. If you'll step over for me, guys. I'll scoot over. I'm already some new alliance captains over, so step that way. Keep going. Number 9, if you come join me right here. Scoot right over. Number 10 right over here. 11 and 12. Right there. Well, then we got all our the alliance captains that way. We'll keep going. So, give you a minute to think that way. If you've looked at all these people, you said, that's a good one, that's a good one. Who do you think? 15155E. What say ye?
We graciously accept.
Step right over here. Alliance partners. Number 5 picture. Our next alliance.
Everyone has accepted.
You can see the alliance selection going on up there. So you go all the way through our 16 alliances. 457B. You get to pick next. Who do you say?
4911E.
4911E. All the way down here. Ting Tang Walla Walla Bing Bang.
We graciously accept.
Step right over to the acceptance. Will you keep joining up here, please? You're our next alliance captain. It's right there, no? Okay, here we go. 8153B, what do you think? He's pointing.
636333D. Scrap jump.
We graciously accept.
There you go. There's our next alliance. 8153B and Scrap Jump. Step right over there. Next up, we have 457E, purple with a side of fries. Who would you like to play with?
8153A.
8153A, Donut Destroyer. Hudsonville, what do you say?
We accept.
She says no. Oh, sorry, over there. Just scoot over. Okay, so see, it's fun because some of these kids go to summer camp with us every year. We run a VEX summer camp at Camp Duego, and she's been at camp the last couple of years, so I give her a hard time anytime I can, just because she's been at camp and she's a lot of fun to have at camp. If your kids haven't done camp, on our webpage, we still have 6 slots is all we have left for the summer camp. It's in June. It's the first camp in the country to play next year's next game. We're at Camp Duego. It's got all the camp stuff. It's got waterfront and zip lines. We build robots and program robots. We compete on Friday in the first competition in North America with a new game. So we still have 6 slots open if you want to go look at the Robots Facebook page. You can see more information on that. It's also on our blog. What do you say, 216F? Pink buddies, who do you want?
97311A, Kings.
Kings, what say ye? There you go, those are next alliance. All right, the nerd cluster from Hudsonville. You're next up. Nice shirt. Who would you like?
61187.
6187E. What do you say? What's those pickles? You guys scoot over for me a little bit. There are a couple more people like you were 17. Okay, we're back over here to a team from Grandville Middle School, the Mega Alpha Dog. They get to pick somebody. Who do you say?
3547K.
3547K. Right next to him. What do you say?
We accept.
There you go. You got a partner right there. Scoop right now. Because I'm left-handed, there's a story to that, I'm sure. Is somebody on the team left-handed? You? Okay, left-handed. What do you think? Who do you want to play with?
3333.
That's Devious Shady.
We graciously accept.
Another acceptance right there. Scoop right that way for me. Need a couple more. All right, keep bringing out Alliance captains. They keep picking people standing right next to them. 38K, the mangoes from Cranbrook. Who do you like?
We request assistant 38D.
They like their assistants, a 38 who's smiling.
We accept.
They said, yeah, we got a pair. There we go. 10-9-30B, the Sour Patch Kids. You're the tallest guy here, so I'm like, who would you like?
15155C.
15155C. What does he say?
We graciously accept.
There's our next one right there. So 12 Lions. I'm going to bring a couple more captains up here in a second. Right here, if you would. Okay, number 21, the medium rare donuts. Is there such a thing as a medium? Is that like gooey in the inside? Okay, well, you do know who you want to pick. Who do you want to pick?
61187F.
6187F, right in front of you.
We accept.
Except there's our next alliance. 216E. What's your team name? I'll flip that over for me. Chuck with a capital U. What do you say? Who would you like to play with?
216D.
216D, are you over there? Come on down, he wants you to play. Let's see what you have to say. Except right over there, you're the next alliance. 2 alliances to go here, number 15. Before we do that, if you're still sitting here, I do want to congratulate you for being here and for playing here and getting the state championship. Because some of you won't get a chance to play in the playoffs. I'm sorry we can't play everybody play 16 alliances, but don't think, wow, we didn't do well. You're at the state championship, so congratulations for being here, and I'm sorry we can't play all of you. Next up, 3333A, Math Mechanics. Who would you like to have?
32285C.
32285C, right next to him. What do you say?
We graciously accept.
He accepts. Come on down. Our last alliance here, 26, 457, the Fat Seal from Jenison. You got to pick an alliance partner. Who would you like?
8860C, Dr. Paul.
8867C. Dr. Claus says yes. There you go. All right. Teams, thank you so much. Please stay around and please be here for awards because we have lots of awards to give out. We appreciate you playing today. For the audience, we're going to take 10 minutes, and at 2:20 we'll begin the playoff round. So
All right, thank you for joining us. We will be switching over once again to the VEX Middle School State Championship playoff rounds and finals. We will start in 10 minutes. Thank you again for joining us. We appreciate it. We'll be shutting this one down and moving to the next. It's the finals and playoff rounds and finals. Thanks again.